people. Look at this. Mr. and Mrs. Freshly Scrubbed. What a lovely looking crowd. Thank you for coming. We were so nervous because for a couple of years there, we were real hermits. And we didn't know that this was all going to come back so quickly and see all these happy, smiling faces singing along with us. And all my songs are sing-along songs, and I would recommend sing loudly and clearly because I'm old and I've forgotten some of the words. I've not forgotten the words to Henry VIII, but some of them are far more complicated. Some of them even have 2 verses. But they're all songs from the 60s, and we're only doing songs from the 60s. They're the only ones we know! Dandy. Dandy, dandy, where you gonna go now? Who you gonna run to? Oh, no, it's alright, ain't chasing all the girls. She's a must to avoid! She's a must to avoid, and complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, you bet. I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 and the flames went high. And normally I say that's the first song tonight that everyone knows the words to. And I saw people looking at me going, "You don't look anything like Johnny Cash. What kind of a joke is this? He looks like Nick Nolte." The taste of love is sweet and hearts and lonely. I fell for you like a gin taking on a secret. Ooh, you baby, ooh, you baby, ooh, you baby. Won't you let me take you on 6 o'clock alone with my violin? But it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, my shadow rise up to you. Remember I'll always be true. I'll drive home every day and I'll send all my loving to you. This is my favorite place in the world to play. You know, we've been playing here now for 40-something years. I remember when I was a kid growing up, I dreamed. I used to tell my dad, you know, Mick Jagger, "Dad, guess what, Dad, guess what? When I'm grown up, I'm gonna hopefully get to play at the South Point Casino." Of course, he said, "Perchance to dream, foolish little twerp." But here I am. A dream come true. A lot of you were in that dream. You didn't have your dads with you that night, though. We like to do a song, another 60s song. Like I said, those are the only ones we know. So we kind of stuck in the 60s, and in my case I feel quite fortunate because I have lived the 60s twice already. And our drummers lived the 60s, 70s and quite a bit of the 80s. Look, he's 82. And he's still playing as good as ever. Dave Ferrari. Some of the feedback sounds you hear perhaps remind you of your grandma. That's his hearing aid, needs a new battery. And he did venture all the way to the Home Depot in Henderson They'd run out of that model battery 40 years ago. And while we were there in Henderson, Billy Sullivan there with us. Say hi, Billy, what's up? Hi, Billy! He's on the toilet! Billy Sullivan. What a man. He was with me in Henderson. We dropped off Vance at the Home Depot to get some new tools to fix his guitar. And Billy said, hey, there's a place we could get our hair fixed. And he had his hair fixed. I know you'll say, what kind of a bloody fix is that? We got the 2-for-1 special. That's when we noticed the girl who was working on his hair had a badge, and her name was Groomer. And she was the only person today who called me Mr. Nolte. And she went and called our Billy Fifi, as if he was some poodle. And she fluffed him up a little bit. Got his hair standing up like that. Looks great, man. It's great. I mean, you can't be unkind to people about their crappy haircut, can you? But I thought I'd join him and get mine done too, and I feel much better for being supportive, really. He said, thank you for your support, I'll always wear it. So, we thought, instead of me telling jokes, which is not that much fun, we'd sing some songs and laugh at each other as musicians, because our guitar player, Vance Brescia. Hi, Vance! Vance Brescia not only is a whiz on the guitar, he was once in the Blue Man Group. And he was also in one of those funny shows where you climb up a wall. That you get a sore neck watching. But you watch this, he's just a killer. He dances at the same time as he plays the guitar. And you just got to see it to believe it. You just got to see it, watch this, just a little bit better. He may send you flowers, baby, every single day. Buy you fancy clothes from Paris, and I sleep there next to stay. Take a walk across your line, lay by side, all the shades were pulling road. Way down tight from Maryland, like that, to see what's on the street. I say, everybody's got to have their day, and don't you know that everybody's got to love somebody? He came, and he might come to you, and don't you know that everybody's ever right here in the South Point. We've been playing here now, this is I think our over 100 shows here, and tonight you were the best audience we've ever had. The youngest too. There's girls here at the front with their husbands. They made their husbands come. Their husbands. I don't want to see Herman's. I like his easy top. But here he is, stuck here. His Hermits t-shirt on. That bloke there, Vietnam veteran, thank you, sir. And he's come, and his wife's made him come. He made his wife come. And here we are, living the dream at South Point. Did you notice that on the way here you have to pass through Prim and stop for a minute while everyone has a look at Prim sitting in their car, and then you move off back towards Las Vegas. And if you miss the South Point, you end up in Henderson. And in Henderson you say, excuse me, where's the South Point Casino? And someone will say, there is no such a place in America. And here we all are. And you know what? We went to our beautiful, glamorous suites here on the 25th floor of the hotel. And on the bedside table, we thought it was a menu. We've all got our own rooms, by the way. But in my room, there was like this pamphlet. And I thought, oh look, they've got a new room service menu. But no. The perils of alcohol. I read it and I thought, well, I didn't pick it up yet. How do they know to give this to me? The next thing you know, I've got it. Switch the light on and I'm reading it all the way through. So now I know all about the perils of alcohol. And this morning, I come down to the buffet. The lads are all down there filling their fat gobs. And I said, hey, by the way, did any of you get a pamphlet? Yeah. The perils of alcohol? Yeah. So we made a pledge. You know, like men do. No blood involved, just a handshake. From now on, for the rest of this tour, no more reading. That's it! Do what did it? There she was, just walking down the street singing. Holding my hand, just to be singing. She looked good, she looked fine. Yes, I did them so I told her all the things I've been dreaming of. Now we're together nearly every single day singing. I missed the whole bit of the song because you know it's one of the more complicated Hermits songs. You know, most of our songs only have one word and it isn't good or what. There she was, just walking down the street singing. My walking paper. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that, fellas. You never knew this fella, did you? You were born. I've got to look inside. There's nothing in it. Peter thought, oh, there's some nice pictures of me when I was not a fat bastard, but there you go. Thank you, I treasure this. Thank you for bringing it. Rich, could you pass me a CD? I'd like to give the lady a souvenir with a sort of more recent picture. Perhaps she can bring it next time she comes to see us, which I hope See, we've got 10 more years, we've all agreed. But we can still do this for 10 more. Where did she go? There you go. We've all agreed that we could probably keep on doing this for about 10 more years. There you go. Thank you, miss. Sorry, what's your name? Nice to meet you, Julian. Julian is busted out all that. Thank you for bringing her. Did she bring you or you brought her? Yeah. Yes is an answer that leaves a lot open, really. Did you bring her or did she bring you? Yes. Confusing to me, that is. But, you know, I think I'm going to do Ferry Across the Mersey because my dad used to work in the Liver building in Liverpool, and this was his favourite song. Life goes on day after day, hearts turning every way, so ferry across the Mersey. Looking up the group's trouser legs all evening. I'll move back there because it's, you know, peripheral vision, you know. Okay. Can I get, hey, how you doing, son? You keeping me safe again? They said when we got here this time, you won't need security tonight. There's no one here who can rush the stage. And that's the same bloke who said, forget CDs. Tonight, forget CDs, tonight, 8 tracks, the cassettes. And I told him, these people got, might I borrow that LP, miss? I just want to show some of these people who've never seen them. You know, this is what CDs used to look like in the 60s. I'm sure none of you remember. And so did I. Look at that. You know what is incredible? Who's that? What you'll see.
Peter Blair, Dennis Bernard New.
Peter Blair. Is that you, Mom? You will see that I'm still wearing the same clothes as in this picture, which is more than 20 years old.
That's when you're on Shindig and Hullabaloo.
What?
Shindig and Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo, century, yeah, no. This is from the Ed Sullivan show. Ed Sullivan, he loved Herman's Hermits until we started to call him Mr. Ed live on the show. Hello, Mr. Ed. See, we didn't know. There was another TV show with another Ed. And they both shared the same dentures. Cheap shot, I know, but I'm going for the lot tonight. I'm leaning on the lamp. Maybe you think I look a tramp. Or maybe you think I'm round to steal a car. But no, I'm not a crook. And if you think that's what I look, I will tell you why and what my motives are. I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, in case a certain little lady comes by. What's out there? You're shocking. Who knew? Who knew stuff like this could happen to the Pat Boone of the 60s? Look at Dave Ferrara laughing right there. He's laughing because he doesn't know what song I'm going to do next. And he's going to have to play his little arse off. This one's called, let's do Bus Stop first, Bus Stop. Bus stop, wait there, she's there, I say, please share my umbrella. Bus come, bus go, she's there, under my umbrella. like to do a request for some people who've been here too. How many shows have you been to, Frank, now? Here. 40 times she's seen us here. Incredible. Even I don't remember being here 40 times, but we do love it here. And I'd like to do a song that we only ever play here. It's the first song I ever sang. Actually, second song I sang, Fill the Fluter's Ball, at my grandmother's party when I was about 3, you know. With the toot of the flute and the twiddle of the fiddle, oh, hopping in the middle like a heron on the riddle, oh, up, down, hand around, cross the toot. Pretty stupid, really, but I got some applause. So I was in, I said, show business is my life. And then I met these boys, and their singer, their lead singer, Malcolm Lightfoot, didn't show up for the gig. And of course, after my appearance as Phil the Fluter, I said, there's that kid who sang Phil the Fluter's Ball 40 years ago. And they said, would you join the group for one night? And I said, yeah, what songs do you know? And they said, well, and this was one of the songs that I learned. And I would say that I was 13, and I weighed 100 pounds, and I could hide behind the microphone stand, which I did. And this song's called I'll Never Dance Again. My soul was swaying to the beat of your heart, and yours was saying that we won't dance apart. One of my dad's songs now, you know, everyone knows it was in the New York Enquirer, the truth was revealed. My mother, Elton John. My father, Mick Jagger. Every time I see you looking my way, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? In the bar, I'm walking out.